This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we're going to take a look at the Haribo Hey Kakao gummy bears. Hot cocoa gummy bears, hey cocoa gummy bears, something like that, I don't know. It's new and veggie, I suppose. It says so on the packaging right here. We've got a bear right there. And those are supposed to be like milk bottles with cocoa half filled into it, something like that. I think it is supposed to be. Yeah, it is new. I've never seen it before. This was bought for 99 cents at my local penny supermarket. Pause if you want to take a look at the nutrition table right there. Pause if you want to take a look at the ingredients list right here. Maybe you can read it better if I hold it this way. Yeah, it looks alright. We've got foam sugar with cocoa flavour. A lot of sugar, I suppose, overall. 175 grams are in here, and we are going to take a look at this stuff. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to expect right here. I've had something like this before. They don't look necessarily good when you look onto them from outside of the packaging. Not very interesting. Colour is... It looks like hot cocoa with a lot of water in it. That's not really the hot cocoa that I appreciate. A portion size equates to a small handful. That's it. That's pretty much it. Let's open up the packaging. Let's take a look inside. It smells... That's interesting. Now, if you are German, then you know that those Schokotaler, right? Which are like big coins, golden coins that are filled with some sort of disgustingly weird chocolate mix, chocolate gummy mix, chocolate chewy gummy mix, something like that. They smell exactly like that. They weirdly run into your hands. They melt quite quickly. They make a mess of everything, and that they aren't really all that tasty, and they smell exactly like this stuff right here. Those St. Martinstaler, I think they're called. I'll put a picture on them into the video right now, and maybe you know them yourself, maybe you don't. Maybe you want to take a look at them. I'm certainly not going to, because they're awful. At least the ones that I've had all the time. So this is what they smell like, and this is not the stuff that I want them to smell like, because it doesn't make me feel good about myself. Let's take a close look at them. We've got the tweezers right here, we've got the knife right here. Slice them in half, or one of them for a start. Consistency wise, they seem to be interesting. They are somewhere in between those regular foam sugar candy things and something much softer than that, something more moist. And you can see right here when we take a look at them, this looks quite moist. It's not the description that you want to hear when it comes to gummy bears, right? But this is what they look like, and they smell very much like those coins in the center of it as well when they are cut open. They are quite soft. They are pulled apart a lot more easily than I expected them to. Taste-wise, they are less eventful than I expected. And I have to say, when you bite onto them, they are a lot softer. They give a lot more, a lot quicker than regular foam sugar does. Those foamy gummy bears. Regular foamy gummy bears, like those mice that they have, or the underside of the frogs, or basically anything they do with those foamy stuff. That's usually quite chewy. Not the easiest thing to get through, and this stuff right here is very different from that, in that this just disintegrates when you bite on it. That's very interesting. This is a regular bite. It doesn't take much force. It doesn't resist your teeth. Okay, I do not know if I should continue this with a lot of mouth sounds, if I should do some sort of ASMR stuff with this. I don't think I should, because the 3 people that watch my videos regularly do not seem to be the greatest of fans of that, I suppose. So let's just take 2. Pat through them. Now we do have, well, certainly not an entire bottle. It's weird, because you think that half of this, right, is this cocoa sort of mix, and the other half isn't. but it very much seems like the brown stuff runs through the entire thing, but that they've got a mold that they cover first with the white stuff and that they inject the brown stuff afterwards, right? Because this is white and the mold sits like this, and then they inject the brown stuff from the top, and then you have one side, the lower side is white, same on the other side, and the center is of the brown stuff as well. I don't really know what to say about this because they are weird. Texture wise I think they're fine, nothing to complain about, but flavour wise, no. I don't think hot cocoa is what I think about when I eat these. They taste like those cheap coins, those cheap chocolate coins. Not my thing at all. Alright, the consumption process is complete and we are ready to jump into the rating with the review sheet. First impression wise, I think they have been fine. I don't really know what to expect when you think about hot cocoa gummy bears, right? It's ridiculous, it doesn't make any sense, but I think they did okay for what it is, so I don't really want to complain too much in the first impression. Color-wise, I have to say that they don't fit, just I don't think it does really fit. That milky white stuff that is a bit more, well, a bit less milky, a bit less white, a bit less clear, I think, than it should be when you compare that to a colour like this, a shade of brown like that. I don't think it fits all too well as a candy of sorts. I don't think so, no. So I have a point in that regard. Consistency and texture-wise, they have been surprisingly good. I expected them to be a lot more chewy than this. They've got a very interesting soft, fragile texture to them. It's weird to describe. They just disintegrate when you bite on them. Taste-wise, they aren't as pleasant though. I've put that picture into the video at the time where I first noticed the taste of them, the scent of them as well. And yeah, they very much smell and also taste a lot like those chocolate coins. I think they taste horrible. I never liked them. I was always that kind of almost fat chubby kid, and the only reason why I ate those things was because there was nothing else there, you know. It's the only thing that was available, and every other stuff was already eaten. So yeah, horrible stuff. I don't enjoy them at all. And these ones right here are in scent exactly like them, and in flavour a lot like them. And that's because it's not really cocoa, it's not chocolate. Really, it's just sugar that's got a weird sort of wannabe chocolate flavour to it. I don't think it works at all. So 3 out of 5 is, I think, a generous rating, at least for me. I don't know. I'm not sure if these are going to be around for a long time. If you ask me, they're not going to. I think they came out in January. Like, a few reviewers here in Germany got these for free, of course, you know, for their reviews, to make advertisement for the company. But yeah, I think they came out in January for the general public, and I don't think they're going to make it until January next year. I would be surprised, to be honest. Thematisation-wise, I don't think they've done too bad of a job. I just think that gummy bears and cocoa, that just don't mix in this way. So half a point out of 1 available point. 6.5 is therefore the final rating for the Haribo Hey Kakao soft sugar candy. Anyway, if you've got a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.